Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you've ever plugged an obd-ii scanner into your car and seen the code P0700 pop up, you might be feeling a little worried. It's a transmission code, and that can sound expensive, but don't panic just yet. Today, we're going to break down exactly what P0700 means, what causes it, and how you can approach fixing it without breaking the bank. So, what is P0700? Think of it as a messenger code. It's a generic trouble code that gets set by your engine control module, or ECM. Essentially, the transmission control module, the TCM, has detected a problem somewhere within the automatic transmission system. The TCM then tells the ECM, hey, we've got an issue over here. And the ECM turns on your check engine light and stores the P0700 code. The important thing to understand is that P0700 doesn't tell you the specific problem. It just tells you that a problem exists. The real, detailed information is stored as another, more specific code within the TCM itself. So, P0700 is your clue to dig deeper. What kind of symptoms might you notice? The most obvious is the check engine light being on, but you might also experience some real-world driving issues. Your transmission might feel like it's shifting harshly or erratically. It could get stuck in one gear, which is a safety feature often called limp mode or fail-safe mode. You might also notice a decrease in fuel economy because the transmission isn't operating at its best. In some cases, your car might not even start. Now, for the causes, since P0700 is a general code, the list of potential culprits is quite long. The underlying issue could be as simple as low or dirty transmission fluid. It could also point to a faulty shift solenoid, which controls the flow of fluid to change gears. Problems with the transmission speed sensors, both input and output, are another common cause. These sensors tell the TCM how fast different parts of the transmission are spinning. Other potential issues include a faulty transmission valve body, which is like the hydraulic brain of the system, or even internal mechanical failure within the transmission itself. And let's not forget electrical problems, like a damaged wiring harness or a bad connection somewhere between the TCM and the various sensors and solenoids. And in some rare cases, the transmission control module itself could be the problem. So, how do you diagnose this? The first and most crucial step is to use a more advanced scanner. A basic, cheap code reader might only show you the P0700 code from the engine module. You need a scanner that can communicate with the transmission control module to pull the specific P codes stored there. These codes will give you the real direction for your diagnosis. For example, you might find a P0715, which points to an input speed sensor, circuit malfunction, or a P0750, indicating a problem with a shift solenoid. Once you have this specific code, you can start troubleshooting that particular circuit or component. This usually involves checking the transmission fluid level and condition. First, it's easy and often overlooked. If the fluid is good, you'll move on to testing the specific sensor or solenoid indicated by the code. This often involves using a multimeter to check for proper resistance and voltage, and inspecting the wiring for any visible damage, corrosion, or loose connections. Following the diagnostic procedure for that specific code is key. Fixing the problem depends entirely on what that underlying code is. It could be as simple as a fluid and filter change, which you might be able to do yourself. It could involve replacing a single shift solenoid or a speed sensor, which is a bit more involved, but still manageable for a skilled DI. However, if the issue is a faulty valve body or an internal mechanical failure, that's generally a job best left to a professional transmission shop. Trying to tackle a full transmission rebuild without the right tools and experience can lead to much bigger problems. In summary, P0700 is your starting point, not your final answer. It's the check engine light for your transmission. Get a good scanner, pull the specific codes from the TCM, and let that guide your diagnosis. Start with the simple stuff, like fluid and wiring, before jumping to expensive conclusions. Addressing transmission issues early can save you from a much more costly repair down the road. I hope this video helped demystify the P0700 code for you. If you found this information useful, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more car care tips and diagnostic guides. Drive safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.